Australian couple Kay and Kerry Danes were held in the same prison as Samantha Orabator back in 2000. Earlier today, Kay spoke to me from Brisbane, and I began by asking her what the conditions were like in the jail.
The prison itself, it was quite primitive. Everybody was separated, put into cell blocks 3 by 3 metres. I was put into a cell block with 5 other women. And you went in there with the clothes on your back, and that was it. And if you didn't have an embassy fighting for you on the outside or providing you any consular care, then you were in a very, very dangerous situation.
What is your sense of how Westerners like this British woman would be treated? What difference it would make that they were foreigners?
Well, no difference at all. I'm not saying that she's been tortured or anything like that. But in our situation, we were detained for political reasons, and the interrogators did torture us.
And in terms of the legal system itself working, the Laotian authorities have said, this woman has, charges to answer, that she will be put on trial. What was the experience of that? What's your faith in how the Laotian legal system works?
2 weeks before we were actually sentenced, the Lao public prosecutor entered the prison with our Lao lawyer, and he stated to us that we'd been found guilty. And we laughed and we said, well, when was the trial? And he said, oh, just be patient, because that will happen in about 2 weeks, and we will take you out and we will have you tried. We just have to decide yet what the charges will be, but don't worry, it won't be long.
As far as you can know, what do you think will be the situation for Samantha, for this British woman who's held there now?
A lot of people will say a lot of things about Samantha, and they'll say, do the crime, do the time, and all that sort of thing. I've been in that prison. I've seen the way that people are really suffering, and, who deserves to be beaten and be tortured and, for any reason. Hopefully with the media attention, it'll put a lot of pressure on the Lao government to make a decision not to execute this young woman. But on the other hand, they could just say, well, when the baby's born, we're going to do it anyway. Or they could say, well, we're a compassionate lot of people, we'll just reduce her sentence to a life sentence.
What more can and should the British authorities be trying to do to help her then?
The UK government and the UK embassy, the Australian embassy involved as well, providing her consular support, should try and make sure and pressure and bring the world international community to look at Laos.
Kay Danes, they're a former inmate of Hong Kong prison where Samantha Orabator is being held.